Two options are available for cashing out orders. The first is the quick sale or the quick cash out buttons, assuming that they are enabled in your configuration. As items are added to the order, the totals on the quick cash out buttons will be updated to reflect likely methods of paying in cash for that ticket. As items are added, you'll notice that the totals change. You can either select exact cash or a specific amount tendered, and the software will close the ticket, print a ticket, and show you the change that is due to that customer. Using the quick cash out buttons does not allow for alternate methods of payment besides cash, and it also does not allow for entry of any gratuity that's been received. The second method of paying for tickets is to use the close table function. When you're ready to close the ticket, you can simply select Close Table. From the Close Table function, you'll see a current guest selected with the ability to select a guest if this is a table or ticket that has been split in any fashion. You can select a guest to pay by selecting the appropriate guest from the list, and you'll see their total as well as the net due based on payments that have been entered here. In order to enter payments, you can use one of the exact payment methods. If an exact check or exact card is given, you can press the appropriate button, or you can enter a total here and then press the check, card, or cash button to enter that payment. Gratuity can also be specified in several different ways by entering a dollar amount and pressing the gratuity button will load that amount in the gratuity field. You can also select a payment amount and specify that whatever change has been calculated should be treated as gratuity. You can additionally enter values rather than keying them in using the number pad by using the amount buttons here, and you'll notice that those amounts add up. So if I wanted $50, I could hit the $50 button. If I wanted $70, I could hit the 20 and then the 50, and that will add it up to 70. Which I could then mark that as cash, specify that I want the change to go to gratuity. When you've entered the appropriate payment amount, you can simply hit Close Guest, or if you need to, if you've authorized a credit card or for some reason need to exit without closing, you can hit Exit without closing. When you hit Close Guest, a ticket will be printed for that guest if your software is configured that way, and if you have multiple guests, you'll move to the next guest. Selecting View Guest at this point will show us that the first guest has been paid and the second guest, his ticket is still open. You can also take payments by placing orders on account. If you select On Account, then the ticket would be put on an account that you specify. You also have the option of paying with a credit card if your system is configured to use the integrated credit card payment methods. To pay with a credit card is a two-step process. The first step requires that you authorize the credit card. A credit card authorization slip will then be printed, which can be given to your customer, who will add a gratuity and sign the slip. To do the pre-authorization on the credit card, simply select Authorize Credit Card. If the customer is going to be paying with part credit card and part some other type of payment, then you'd want to enter the amount that he's going to pay with the credit card so that the pre-authorization can be performed on that amount. In this situation, we'll put 5, assuming that he's going to give us a good tip, and then we can hit the Authorize Credit Card button. At this point, you would swipe the credit card using the card swipes on your system, and I have some test credit card information. And process the card. If the card is processed successfully, a pre-authorization slip will print. If not, an error message indicating what the error is that occurred, if the card was declined or if some other error occurred, so that the card can be pre-authorized. At this point, you would exit the closeout screen and take the pre-authorization slip to the customer, who would sign it and give it back to you. Then you enter the close table screen again for that customer. Specify the actual gratuity, and then you'd close the guest, which time the card will be post-authorized and the table will be closed.